How much? 590. Welcome to the village. My name is Bonnie. I create content around careers, education with a dose of reality check. Today we are looking at salaries of people who are currently in Saudi Arabia. 4 nurses, 1 receptionist, and 1 supervisor, and an English teacher. Let there be chest pains. Guys, don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you like similar content. And yeah, check out our playlist, and you can also submit your pay slip. I'll leave my email address here. Now let's start with the first salary, which is a nurse. Let's start with nurses. Okay, so this one is a professional nurse working at a labor ward as a midwife in Saudi Arabia, of course. Let's see how much they are earning. To be honest with you guys, most of these people, they earn similar amounts. This one is 23,580 SAR, which is Saudi money, which when you convert to rent, you need to multiply that by 5, and it's 112,000, right, in South African money. Guys, remember, I'm not gonna say this after each and every pay slip. These people, they need to pay South African tax once they reach like 1.3 million rands, right, in their South African bank account per annum. So if in your South African bank account you've reached 1.3 million, they have to pay their taxes. But I know people are this one has 6 years of experience, and they've been in Saudi Arabia for 16 months, and they're working as a midwife in one of the rural areas or rural hospitals. Let's see how much they are earning. Housing regular 4,700, transport regular 400 rands, well, not rands, SAR, basic regular 18,820, and a total of 23,925. Of course, they are a midwife. Guys, as I've mentioned, most of them, they earn a similar amount, which comes to 119,000. Okay, so they are ranging around 100k. Right, and next one, this one is a professional nurse with 15 years of experience, and 10 years has been spent in Saudi Arabia. It means life is good, hey, as a senior staff midwife, right? Education, 4-year diploma, no advanced midwife. Was able to further my studies with other postgraduate studies while in SA University. Okay, her salary is also the same, right, as 24,058 SAR, which comes to 120,000. So guys, most of these nurses, they are getting the same amount of money, especially the ones that are midwives in Saudi Arabia. I'm going to talk about the benefits at the end of this segment around nurses. Okay, I don't want to say the same thing all over again, but let's look at this one. Guys, please don't forget to like and share this video. This one is earning 16,000 SAR, which comes to 76,000 rands per month. But let me read the benefits, and these benefits are similar for everyone. They've also shared with us the agency that they've used, so you're gonna find it in the description box, and I'm gonna paste it here somewhere, the name of the agent. Okay, so my benefits, guys: accommodation is free, including water and light, transport to and from work, medical insurance, flight tickets once a year, and second one, you have to pay from your pocket. The only thing they are spending on is food and data. Okay, I'm doing overtime a month, which is compulsory as the hospital is so short-staffed. Maximum there is allowed for this particular hospital, there is allowed for overtime is 4,000 SAR, and it's not included on their payslip. So this payslip that I've shown you that has 16,000 SAR it excludes the overtime, which will come to 19,000 SAR. Okay. Yeah, so she would say she would like to encourage fellow nurses to come this side if they have ICU, maternity theater, and casualty experience. Okay, this one has been in Saudi Arabia for 2 years. Okay, so guys, that's what I had for you when it comes to nurses. Check out the description box for the agency they used. This agency, you can apply for jobs in Saudi Arabia. Let me just see. Saudi Arabia, UAE, and the United Kingdom. Let's move to the receptionist, right? So this one used to work for this hotel while they were in South Africa. Okay, but then they moved her to Saudi Arabia. 23 with only matric. But I earn roughly 25 to 28,000 rands depending on the currency exchange. Okay, I was a call center agent before I got my transfer. The company paid for my visa, residence ID, relocation, and flight tickets. My accommodation is provided by the company as well as all my meals. My salary is not taxed, and transportation is provided to and from work by the company. I also have medical cover, and the company pays for vacation return tickets every year, destination of my choice. I would like to share this as form of encouragement for those who feel that they may not get similar opportunities without a degree. It is possible. If she's earning around 28,000 rands, yo guys, but she works at the front desk, you know, and she doesn't pay for a lot of things. But I must say, with him, it doesn't look like a lot of money because it's quite expensive in Saudi Arabia, right? But she's single, she's 23, you know, so I think it's okay. I really think it's okay, guys. I don't know what you think about it. Just let me know. Yeah. Before we go to the supervisor and the English teacher and the engineer. The engineer, guys, I'm not going to dwell on it. I've published this payslip before of a lead project engineer, right? The one that earns around 350,000. They are also based in Saudi Arabia, but they have lots of experience, close to 20 years of experience as a lead project engineer. The reason I put this here is because there is some additional information when it comes to looking for jobs in Saudi Arabia as an engineer. Guys, please do not email me your CVs. You know, the information that is on the description box, it's got links and stuff. If something is not working or whatever, guys, don't come back to me. The website is there. The website will always work, but I noticed there's some people who say the emails are not working. You know, I did test about 5 emails, and I did notice that 2 of them were not working, but 3 of them were working. Okay, so I'm just gonna leave the information for you in the description box if you are interested in anything that has to do with engineering or being an artisan where in Saudi Arabia. Okay, now let's move. So here, no pension fund, you build your own, and the contracts are yearly and continuous. They also like extended. They used to give me a place to stay, but now you find your own, which is based on how cheap or expensive the city you are staying in. Now we get a housing allowance. Then you can use it for rent. Water is free in Saudi because it's not drinkable, it's too salty. So you get charged for electricity and own internet. Again, this depends on the usage and where you stay. Rent is about 1,500 SAR. You can multiply that by 5. Transport, they use private drivers like Uber, 300 SARs. Electricity, 100 SAR. Internet, 300 SAR. Food, it depends on you. Okay, so her qualifications, she studied PMG, and then a TEFL certificate, some teaching experience. I don't have a teaching license. I'm planning to do my PGCSE so that I can go to Qatar and Dubai, where they have better packages and benefits overall. Okay, so she doesn't seem amused about her salary. But let's just say, so she's an ESL lecturer, so she does not teach at a school. Okay, salary yakhe, guys, is about 11,850 SAR. I'm still going to leave, and then I want to minus her expenses because she doesn't get the free stuff like the nurses and the engineers. Okay, so we have to minus her expenses, but the gross earnings here is 59,200 rands. And as mentioned, she says there are better opportunities in Dubai and Qatar. Now let's go to the supervisor that wants to, like, this supervisor wants to unalive us. Guys, with this one, I need you to sit down, right? Don't stand. You can't watch this while you are standing. Sit down, get a glass of water or something, cause and have your doctor on speed dial, because it's about to get hectic here. Okay, so this is a supervisor. Let's get the story first. Okay, so I work as a supervisor at a petroleum company in Saudi Arabia for 10 years after having been in South Africa for 15 years. In South Africa, they were working for Sasol. I have total experience of 25 years. I have only matric, no tertiary education. Multiply by 5 to get the rand value. Let me know if you have any questions. Messy. Right, let's start with the first one. From which month? Which one is the lowest? Let me check. February is the lowest. Basic salary, this is in SARs, right? So whatever that I'm going to say here, you must multiply by 5. I mean, I'll just give you the total. Okay, basic salary 27,414 SAR. Over base 10,965. Housing allowance 6,666. Transport allowance 2,000. Shift allowance 2,700. Overtime 6,600. Total earnings 56,462. If you multiply that by 5, it gives you 283,000 rands. Okay, now let's move to March. It keeps getting better. So guys, this person is a multi-millionaire. But they are very Zulu, Shem. They are very Zulu. Basic salary 27,000. Over base 10,000. Housing allowance is the same. Straight hours 900. Total earnings 60,806, which brings us to how much? 304,000 rands per month. Okay. Last one for April. But guys, you're 25 years of experience, okay? Basic salary is the same. Over base 10,964. Housing, everything is the same. But the only difference here is his annual savings bonus and also an annual benefit supplement, okay? Which brought his earnings 217,000, which is about how much? 590. Yeah, it's 590,000. Okay, so I asked this guy how he got the job. He said he was actually headhunted. Okay, that's how it happened for him, and he had only like planned to only stay for 5 years, but he has stayed for longer. And he went to the US actually for the interview. I don't know why in the US. And then he gave me some information on the side that he's been like advancing himself, like studying, you know, and yes. So, but he only graduated this year, you know, only now he will have a qualification, but he did not want me to mention that in the video because it might give away who he is, you know, but only now, but he has been occupying middle level, like management position, with just matric. He says he comes from humble beginnings, grew up in a shack, and has turned his family fortunes like 360 degrees. Guys, I've asked for him to come join us, and he said he can't, he's too shy. He does not want to come to the village, okay? But that's his story, guys. And yeah, please like, share the video. I know you found value. Please like and share it with someone that might need it. Otherwise, I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.